Hotel B, Cozumel, Mexico. What is going on, guys? Hi, welcome back to my channel. So I had the pleasure of going to Cozumel, Mexico for a week. If you do not know, I currently live in Mexico. So I hopped on a ferry and went over to Cozumel. And while I was there, I did stay at an Airbnb with my pups, and my Airbnb host had told me about Hotel B and that I should go and check it out, possibly for my next stay. So I did go with a day pass, which I actually thoroughly enjoyed. So to the right is where you would go check in if you're staying here, at the hotel. But even for the day pass, you would go to the right and set up your day pass there. So this hotel is so beautiful. You will see all of, just the stunning views, the water. I felt like they had probably the best, even though it's not a beach, but the water at this hotel specifically was like unparalleled to other hotels that I have been to, seaside hotels that I have been to on the north side of Cozumel Island. It was absolutely amazing. So the reason why my Airbnb host had told me about this resort or this hotel is because it is pet friendly, which I had no idea. So I'm always looking for Airbnbs that allow pets because of my dogs, and I'm always traveling with them. I didn't really ever think that I would be able to find a pet-friendly hotel. So when he told me about that, I was like, okay, I definitely need to go for the day pass, check it out, make a video, because I know tons of my viewers definitely have fur babies themselves. So I got my day pass, they put a bracelet on me, and this is where then they will walk you down into the main area. So for this day, I don't know why. I think there might have been like some kind of like private occasion going on. I didn't have access to the right side of the pool, which you were just looking at right now. Here is also the restaurant. So there is only one restaurant on site, even though they do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And this is the right side of the pool that I said that I couldn't go to that day for the day pass, which was totally fine because I was really there for the ocean anyways. But other days you have access to this entire area. So for the day pass, I spent 750 pesos. Which right now the dollar is actually kind of down from the peso. So right now with the conversion rate, 750 pesos is about $43. And that's for the full day from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. But you do get to use that for food. So I spent 750 pesos, but I was able to eat and drink for that same amount. So all the food and everything else that I ordered and my waters and drinks today, I didn't have to pay any extra because that was included basically in my entry. If I was to consume any more than 750 pesos, I would then have had to have paid the difference. But that's pretty a good amount of money to get for food. So I did not need any more than that. So as you can see, the views are just absolutely amazing. And the one thing that I really loved is that in every kind of like area that you went to, on the shore itself, you will see that there is stairs basically leading into the water everywhere that you possibly can get into the water. So I really, really love that because for myself, yeah, the pool is nice and relaxing. Maybe because where I live, my building has two pools, so I'm constantly utilizing them. So for myself, it was all about the ocean and just getting myself into that beautiful salt water. So I didn't necessarily, not that I didn't care for the pool, but it was just really exciting that they had all of these ways to get into the water so you can go and enjoy it So I absolutely love that. You can see right there, someone is snorkeling. So that is one thing that I really, really liked about this hotel. So there is a lot of stuff for you guys to do here. Not even just the fact that it's amazing that you can bring your pups. So with that also, I'm going to talk about the pups first before I get into any of the water sports. So for your pups, they allow dogs up to 25 kilos, which is about, I would say, 55 or so pounds. Now, they're not allowed throughout the ground, so throughout the video, you're not really going to see any dogs, but while I was, here enjoying the day, I did hear a few of them barking and, speaking or whatever, so they definitely were here. They're definitely allowed. They're just not allowed on the main grounds. But they are allowed into the rooms, and the rooms that they allow for the dogs also have balconies, so they at least do have a little outside area, which I did like. And in front of the hotel is a very safe street to where you can walk your dogs, so it's not like they have to be confined into the room your entire stay. Which I thought was nice. And there's not, from what I had asked for you, and for my next visit, there is no extra charge for the dogs. You just have to only stay in a specific room. And that room that I was checking is about $200 or so per night, which I did not think was bad. And for this hotel, that is kind of the price, right now we're in off season, but that's kind of the price per room for this hotel. And breakfast is included, guys. So this is not an all-inclusive hotel, but they do include breakfast, and the restaurant that's on site, the prices I think were pretty reasonable for most of the dishes. So I definitely still don't think it would cost you guys a lot if it's not an all-inclusive, but again, you get to bring your pups. So I absolutely loved the layout though of this hotel. So you get the two pools, but they had this sanded area. And for myself, again, it was all about going into the ocean and just swimming around. So I ended up staying on this side where there was sand, and I was able to feel like I was at the beach. So I really, really enjoyed that. And there's entrances to get into the water on this side as well. So with the water sports, they have a ton of different things. So they have kayaking, which is one thing that you can do, and you'll see everything right there that you can rent from the hotel. So they have kayaks. Then you guys can get snorkeling equipment if you'd like. They do have like little boats. I didn't see anyone renting it the day that that I was specifically there, but you can see that those are there and available as well, which I thought was really nice. So I had to get into the water. There was no way that I was lasting anymore or waiting anymore. So the stairs is a little slimy. That's why that face was like that, which I guess really it would be, right? I mean, it's in the water, right? The stairs are in the water, so it's going to get, that little, I don't know what it's like algae, I guess, sea algae or whatever. But this... guys, I cannot even explain how amazing the ocean was on this specific day. It was just calm, clean, beautiful, clear, just absolutely so serene. I mean, look at that. Just absolutely, absolutely perfect. This day, honestly, was one of my favorite days that I was in Cozumel, even though it was not something that was kind of all-inclusive. And again, the day pass price was a little bit higher than what I would pay at another day pass, at other day passes. But again, you're able to consume that in food and drink. So that's totally fine, especially when you're here all day. You're going to want to eat lunch. And what I did was I ended up eating kind of like an earlier-ish dinner around 5:30 because, you'd have to leave by 6 p.m. So it all absolutely worked out. My favorite thing, too, was, this little floating platform. I thought it was just a really, really nice addition to the hotel to really get yourself out just onto the water and just really just soak it all up. So right now it was empty, but actually a lot of the guests really utilized this as well. And it's just really nice. It's just an extra place to kind of just sit, indulge, and, you know, just really, I mean, when I was sitting out there the whole time, I was just thinking to myself, wow, like, life is so good. This is so beautiful. I am so happy and blessed that I am here. That is literally what was going through my mind, because the views are just absolutely amazing. The little rocking and swaying of the platform is so relaxing. And these chairs were actually very comfortable. So at first I was kind of looking at them like I might be slightly a germaphobe. I don't know. But anyways, so I was kind of looking at them like, I don't know, like other people sit on them. And I didn't know if they were going to like still be wet from other people or like whatever, you know, how things sometimes can play out in our minds. But it was not. It was super clean. Everything on this resort, I cannot say, or hotel, I guess you should say, is super, super clean. And if you actually look right behind me to the right, you can actually see right there that a few girls did end up doing the kayaking there, and they were having so much fun. I was sitting there enjoying it with them. It was really nice to watch. So definitely things to do while you're just relaxing by the pool or, you know, diving into this absolutely stunning water. So after I went swimming, excuse me, I did want to relax. So here is where I started ordering all of my food that I am able to eat. So I got a water, as you can see. I actually really like the water. I know this might be a little weird, but I'm very particular about my water, and it normally has to be an all natural like mountain spring water, which they had here, and I loved it. And this green salad was so good and so fresh, and it had grilled tomatillos on it. If you don't know what tomatillos are, they're like basically a green tomato. They're very big in Mexico, and everyone always eats them, you know, and they make a lot of their green sauces out of tomatillo. And the salad was super fresh, and for the price, it was only about 160 pesos, which is, if you're going to like think of price wise with dollars, less than $10. Now there was no like meat. This was kind of like a vegan salad, but for everything that was in the salad, it was loaded with avocados, the tomatillos, arugula, green salad, sprouts, tomatoes. There was so much stuff in here that I still think for less than $10, it was a really good price for the salad. The water was a little bit pricey, but you kind of find that like when you come to hotels, I feel like it's always like that. They always like overcharge for like the simplest, littlest things. Like if you want a water or something, they're always just more expensive in specific places. So after lunch, I had to get back into that water. It was absolutely amazing. So while I was swimming, there was another couple that was kind of talking about like what they wanted to do and what they were, you know, going to do that night and stuff like that. So one thing that you guys should know, that traveling from this hotel to anywhere on the island is actually super, super simple. So if you just walk right out to that street that you saw in the beginning of the video of the main entrance of the hotel, that is a main road. So there is a safer, smaller road in front of the hotel, which is where you could walk your dogs and you can walk a little bit more safely. Then there is the main road. On that main road, there is taxi drivers that go up and down that main road all day long. On top of the fact that the front desk can absolutely help and call, you know, for you guys to get a taxi if you don't want to wait, if you don't want to sit outside. But if you just walk right onto that road, you will be able to just kind of holler at a taxi and go wherever you'd like on to the island itself. I do have videos for Cozumel's excursions. So make sure you go through all of my videos, as I have a lot of videos for Cozumel and things that you guys should do and check out, and other beach clubs and resorts on Cozumel. So definitely check that out. But this resort also has a lot of other fun activities that I like that you won't get at other beach clubs. So they also have a nice wellness center, which is like a spa. You know, but they're not also is just a spa. They also do yoga sessions here, which I really liked. So it's not just, you know, go get a massage or sit at the hot tub. Like they really are a little bit more interactive here. So their yoga classes are Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 8 a.m. or they do a sunset yoga class at 5:45 p.m. on Wednesdays. I think I just said that. So you could watch a sunset, and this is not included. It is an extra price, but it's only for an extra $13 for the class. And I just thought that was really nice. And you do it right there on the patio, right in front of the water. They kind of clear out that whole area. So you're doing this right in front of the ocean. They also do a women's circle every month as well. So there's like a lot of other fun stuff to do on the hotel besides just relax and eat this ginormous burger that I ordered. There is definitely a lot of great stuff that you're going to be able to find here at Hotel B, on top of being able to bring your furry friend. So I hope this video was helpful, guys. Definitely come check them out for a day pass if you aren't going to stay here for the day, and subscribe, like. I will see you guys soon.